And we're back. Jason Quesada, JJ, Interop General Manager. How's it going today, JJ?
Very good. Thank you.
Very good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, excellent. So we're 2.5 months into the new reign of JJ,
yes.
the new Interop experience.
Yes.
How are things going?
Really busy.
Yeah.
Because at that same time as being 2.5 months in, we're 8 weeks from the show.
Mm-hmm.
So we're really starting to feel that pressure ramping up, people working long hours, putting together the program, sponsors coming in.
Mm-hmm. So
it's busy.
I know. I come in pretty early in the morning, right? Speaking of long hours, so not to brag, but anyway. So we're in, this is your first time putting together the show. Talk to me about what you're really excited about and what you're really interested about for the show this year.
So I didn't realize at first how much fun actually putting together the content in a new market would be. But as I've gotten involved with our speaker community, I'm just surprised at how willing to share, how interactive they want to be with our attendee base as well. One example of that is we have something new on the show floor called the Interop Community Hub, where throughout the show floor days we'll have roundtable discussions with track chairs and speakers. We're going to do a little bit of social media training. Information Week is going to host a panel about building your profile in this community. So I asked all of our speakers in just one group email, would you like to participate in the Community Hub? And immediately, 24 hours later, I had 15 speakers volunteering.
Oh, that's great.
Which is, really above and beyond the duty of just coming to the show and speaking for an hour in a classroom setting. So it's really encouraging.
That's great. And I know one of your goals coming in was to make the show more interactive, right? And obviously the speakers are very happy about that, which is exciting, very exciting. But how about the attendees? How can they be more interactive? I noticed there was some new language on the website, open to all attendees. Can you care to elaborate on that?
So the open to all attendees just means that anyone with an Interop badge can participate in those activities, which includes over 60 sessions being presented by our sponsor community. We have Interop Net classes on the show floor. We have the Community Hub again, where we have these roundtable discussions. So we're encouraging not just the people that are there for the hardcore conference sessions to participate, but anyone that's made the trip to Las Vegas to take part.
That's great. That's great. How about keynotes? Let's shift our attention to that. We've secured some interesting keynotes this year, which I know you're very excited about. Do you want to give the audience a sneak peek of what they can expect at the show?
Sure. I'd like for the audience to understand how difficult it is to line up these keynotes. So anyway, we've got Cisco and HP, Dell, VMware, Avaya. Zynga is a nice new big one for us. So those are all going to take place on the Tuesday and Wednesday of the show. Singtel as well. And what I like about being in the Bay Area and starting to line up these keynotes is I've had the opportunity to meet with a few of them as well and talk about their content. So on some of them, like the HP keynotes, we're doing something a little bit different where they're actually inviting their customer to come on stage with them and telling the story about how that customer's business has changed with technology. And HP is bringing DreamWorks animation, so we're really excited about that. It's a big time for DreamWorks. Madagascar 3 is coming out in June, so they have a really good story to tell on their own and how HP has helped them with the releases of their movies. So, yeah.
That's great. That's great. And you touched on the word stories there. I want to continue down that path. I know Interop is usually a huge platform for a lot of companies, IT companies that want to make big splash announcements. Why is it so important for them to be at Interop and use that as a platform to make their products known?
Yeah, so it's not just a benefit for the sponsor community or the exhibitor base, but last year we saw over 70 products being launched from the show floor or from different press conferences, editorial coverage around the show. It's a really big chance for the attendee base or the entire community to be seeing the new products firsthand before the rest of the world is introduced to them. So it gives them that edge as they leave the event, going back in to understand what's coming down the pipe, what they can be implementing in their jobs. It's good times.
Excellent. All right, so 8 weeks out. What
I gotta
else?
go.
You gotta go. You gotta go. She's very busy. She's very busy. So thank you so much for your time, JJ. I appreciate it, and I can't wait for the show to come up in a couple of weeks, in 8 weeks. So now it's time for you to join us as well. You can be up front stage there to check out all the products, all the demos, all that stuff. So at the end of this video, there'll be a code which you can use to save 20% on conference passes or get a free expo pass. So join us and join JJ and myself, and we'll see you there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.